Hey, good morning. So I'm seeing a lot of stuff lately on LinkedIn about customers, prospects getting into a mode where they won't make a decision. Either there's so much at stake, they resist change, or they're concerned about their job, so they resist change. They're concerned about the consequences of a wrong decision, so they resist change. And I'm not here to suggest that that never happens. What I would potentially suggest is that if you have a customer stuck in a mode where they're indecisive, either they don't have enough pain to cause a need for change, or your product doesn't have enough separation from the status quo for them to justify going through this change process. That's really important. If you think your product does, in fact, have the capacity to bring about different or better outcomes for them that are significant, then perhaps you haven't done a good enough job of connecting all those dots. Because as a manufacturer, not a software developer, as a manufacturer, I can tell you that we occasionally, not occasionally, we frequently push the envelope with innovation. And when you're spending hard dollars, not just salaries, but hard dollars, building equipment, and customers don't buy it, it becomes very clear that that solution is not necessarily a solution that the market is crying out for. So there's sometimes when we can be selling something that we think is outstanding, but the market isn't asking for it. And or we're not doing a good enough job of presenting a differentiated case for what our product does as compared to the status quo. I would challenge almost everything before I would jump to the conclusion that a customer is just being indecisive. I think that that would be my very last resort assessment of the situation. As someone who both sells things and someone who, on behalf of the company, also buys things, I can tell you that I will buy anything that I believe allows my team to be more effective, my company to be more profitable, that solves a pain problem that is legitimately being experienced. It's the things that don't necessarily provide a lot of separation from the status quo that don't really get my attention. Hopefully that's helpful.